Hey, fishers. Well, what do? Make up a fishing report. Look, they're catching fish, as everybody knows that. But where is the question? Tell you what, you're going to have to be a little bit selective as to where you go with all these road closures and what have you. Obviously, we're not fishing in the river. Probably fish out the front door of the shop soon. But look, got a few reports from Dart. Only got the odd one coming in, of course, of access and all that sort of stuff. But they're still catching plenty of fish there. But I'm getting great reports from the Hume Weir. So look, you've got one shiny spot, plenty of redfin, some nice yellows, few trout. So yeah, it's absolutely worth being at the Hume Weir if you can get down there without any issues, any dramas. Just be careful when you're travelling. And for goodness sake, if there's a trickle of water on the road, turn around and go back. It's not worth it. There's a lot of silly people around, I can tell you now. So don't do it. I think if you want to go to Blowering, there's a fair few going to Blowering. There's quite a bit of activity there on the reddies. Some nice cod off the bank with bait, I can tell you now. It's really cracking on the cod. A couple of regulars, 97s, 94s. Didn't hear of a metery last week, but pretty darn close to the mark, so it's certainly worth being there. A few yellows getting caught up in the shallows off the bank with yabbies up there, not too bad. The trout dams are just crazy stuff, amazing. Talbingo, Tantangler, Yukonbean, Jindabyne, all cracking at the moment. So if you can get up there, well, the Snowy Trout Festival's on at the moment, and they are catching a fair few up there. You just got to get a good day without all that wind and rain and stuff like that. But when it's good, it's good. Getting some good reports from Wagga, just bait fishing off the bank, seems to be as good as anything up there. As we speak, I had a couple of minutes ago, had a report from Windermere, got a mate up there fishing. He says very tough, very hard, not a great deal of activity at all up there at the moment. Burrinjuck's almost a non-event. There's a few people from Wagga going to Burrinjuck this weekend. Off the bank with bait, that's what I'd be doing. I wouldn't even probably put the boat in, to be honest with you. Depends on where you can go and put the boat into camp. But it's just, it's not going crazy by any means. But as you can see, we've got enough activity around us to keep us excited. It's just a matter of being there. One thing you've got to remember, make it quick, well, within the next few weeks. Get some Bushman insect repellent, for goodness sake. We're going to have more mosquitoes around. Oh, there's a blowfly, for goodness sake. We're going to have more mosquitoes around than you've ever seen in your life. The darn things will be as big as that blowfly, I can tell you now. They'll carry you away. I've seen walking to work, they just about cover me sometimes. So just keep that in mind. It won't be long and you'll be covered in them. So Bushman or whatever other repellent you want to use. Bushman's our number one favourite, and we've got plenty at the moment. We won't have for long. This is the Compleat Anglers Fishing Report. We'll catch you next week.